In downtown Wilmington, on the corner of Market and Front Street, Bobby Hamelberg sells diamond rings and guitar strings out of the same store that once carried feed supplies in the early 1900s. Hamelberg has run Finkelsteins Jewelers and Music for the last 32 years with his wife, Judy, after moving to Wilmington from Atlanta. Originally working in the food industry, Hamelberg says he never would have imagined he'd be running a store like Finkelstein's. The Hamelbergs took over the family business after Judy's father, Milton Finkelstein, died and her mother was no longer able to run the store. The Hamelbergs now make the third generation of family to operate the business. Charles Finkelstein originally opened up at 6 South Front Street as a general store in 1906. At that time, customers could find everything from sporting goods to clocks to cutlery and clothing, and as years went by, the Finkelstein store grew and eventually expanded to twice its original floor space. While the store has narrowed its selection some since it began, it still offers a wide array of musical instruments and fine jewelry. The walls are stocked floor to ceiling with all manner of electric and acoustic guitars, keyboards, drums, and sound equipment. On the jewelry side of the store, cases display high-end watches, gold pendants, diamond rings, and necklaces. The store also offers certified appraisals and, according to its website, does not sell diamonds from the black market or war-torn countries.
It kind of works out if the husband and wife team comes in, the husband is a guitar player and the wife needs some me time also to find something that she might like, so it works out nicely sometimes for her to look at the jewelry and the husband to look at a guitar. Sure does, yeah.
Madison Bunting, a guitarist, has worked at Finkelstein for the last 10 years. He says the thing he likes most about his job is staying connected to the local circle of musicians.
Definitely have, all genres of music that play in town, and there's only 3 stores in town, so you're eventually gonna run into pretty much all of them. Right. So it keeps you plugged in, I guess, to the scene.
Of course, the employees seem to agree that the lighthearted atmosphere and being able to jam on the job is certainly one of the perks of working there. Many of them also give music lessons. Phil Milligan plays in 2 local bands, Open Wire and Something Criminal, and teaches drums at Finkelstein's. While waiting for his next lesson to start, Milligan sits down behind a set of electric Roland V drums and loosens up. Milligan says while he and the other employees have fun in the store, they also work hard to keep it clean and pay attention to their customers. Along with working at Finkelstein's, Milligan is also a third-generation customer. He says his dad and grandfather have both shopped at the store for many years. However, being located in the middle of downtown, the store gets a lot of tourists and walk-in customers along with its regular set. Some are looking for guitars, some looking for jewelry, and some are just trying to figure the store out. Milligan and Bunting say people often mistake the store for a pawn shop when they first come in, which it was, sort of, back in the 70s. But on this day, Tyler Loftus, a 22-year-old creative writing and journalism graduate of UNCW, has come in to buy a new Roland RD300 keyboard he's been saving several months for. He stopped by the store on several occasions to play it, but today he's taking it home.
While I was saving up for this and I could not resist the temptation, I had to come in here and play it. And it absolutely broke my heart one day when they sold it to another gentleman, and for a couple of weeks they didn't have it in, so I was distraught.
Loftus is friends with Milligan and says he hopes that with his new keyboard he'll be able to start playing with the local band Open Wire. He also says his friend is helping him get a good deal on the instrument. On the other side of the store, Hamelberg takes a diamond ring out of the display case and shows it to 28-year-old Sean Stevens. Stevens and his friend are visiting the area from Jacksonville and decided to stop in while walking by on Front Street. He's non-committal, but Stevens says he's considering the ring to